Yeah, it's good. We enjoyed it on Saturday and right back to work now. We did not play great last year offensively against this team we're about to see this weekend, so the page got turned in a hurry, and it's on to Platteville now. Yeah, it was awesome. I mean, anytime you can go back to that, if go to the well that many times and it pay off, it was great. I mean, I think we had one ball thrown up the boundary that did not get completed. We overthrew them on that first drive of the game, but otherwise, every opportunity that Ethan had on the boundary against both of their corners that they put on him at that time, he had some pretty good success. So he's getting better. He's not a burner. He's not going to run away from a whole lot of people, but his ball skills, put a ton of time in the offseason, bulking up a little bit to be able to handle what we're going to see on that side of the field with the formations that we have. So really proud of it, Ethan and Alex for his first game to over and over again put it in a spot where he had an opportunity to make a play was awesome as well. Yeah, I mean, they're going to spread us out offensively. They throw it all over the place, 4 and 5 wide, so we're going to have to be able to defend the entire field. They work with tempo, so getting our guys lined up and being ready for every snap is going to be key for us. Defensively, they've got their entire box back, and last year I've made enough comments about it here in the last 2 days, but they beat us in every way possible with their defensive line and linebackers last year with what we did offensively. And, it's a huge challenge for our guys. Again, you guys have heard me talk about it enough, how inexperienced we are up front, but they've got everybody coming back that had a whole bunch of success last year. And like I said, they're big, physical. They got one kid on, some draft watch lists and another DN that we think is just as good. So we're going to have our hands full with the box, and our guys are going to have to continue to get better up front for sure. Yeah, he was good. I mean, I thought for his first start he was efficient, left some stuff out there. I think there was a couple throws that he would love to have back, but made some plays with his feet. I think anytime you play a new cue for the first time, you can surprise some teams. I'm not sure that they planned on Alex pulling it and taking advantage of some of those runs out of the back door there on Saturday. So now the report is out. Everybody's going to know that he can win with his feet, and so we're going to have to make some adjustments there, and he's going to have to continue getting better and obviously continue taking what the defense is giving him. I thought the entire defense played incredible on Saturday. They were put in some bad spots with the punt return team, and then obviously our fumble coming out of the end zone from an offensive standpoint, and they stood up to all of it. But Sam leads the charge on that. We've been talking about that for a long time as well, that he's kind of the voice and the leader on that side of the football. And when he's playing at a high level, I think it's contagious on that side of the football. The scoop and score, you can't say enough about to be that size and scoop it up with that much athleticism and just continue moving on was pretty nice to see. I think I mentioned it already once before that there were some runs in the second half that, I think we need to get cleaned up a little bit, but it wasn't like they were gashing us or anything like that. But the energy, the toughness, I thought we played with great physicality. We got hats to the football. Very few times on Saturday was anybody having to make a play on their own. We always had a couple black jerseys around the football. So, we get the fumble, scoop, and score, get the interceptions. You turn a team over 3 times in one game. That's a great day. There's stuff that we have to clean up in all 3 phases. Of course, you can't give up a fake punt. You can't put a ball on the ground on the punt return team. We got a lot of confidence in our freshman returner that's going to be back there, and we'll continue to use him now. And first game under his belt, so he'll get more confidence, and we'll continue to support him in that role and help him grow with that part of it. But we got to get some things shored up from a schematic standpoint to make sure that kind of stuff does not happen anymore. And Coach Milbreath will do that. All the confidence in the world in that part of it. But offensively, I think. We had those 2 sloppy drives in the second half, and you cannot ever put your defense, your team in a situation where you're coming out of your own end zone, you can't take a snap from center and Q sneak it without putting it on the ground. That's just stuff that can't happen ever. First game, 10th game, I don't care when it is. So those kind of mistakes we got to get cleaned up for sure. I mentioned earlier, right, we had a couple balls that we wish we had back. Anytime we're throwing a bubble route or those stamp screens that are at the LOS, those are extensions of our run game. Those have to be automatic, so we can't ever have those on the ground. But, defensively, like I said already, there was a couple runs there in the second half that they ended up creasing us on a little bit. We got to get that stuff taken care of, and our guys will. So loved our energy, loved the way our guys approached Saturday. But at the same time, it's only one game. A lot of good happened, but it's a long season. We got to continue to move forward and make sure our guys are getting better and look forward here to Platteville. So